You play like, if you play like Kyrie, that's not a knock. That's actually tough. Kyrie's not a
That's true.
player in the league, even though he is a good player.
Nicholas Batum played like KD at one point.
Oh, nah. You losing. Let me guess when he was on the Sixers.
It's true. No, when he was on the Clippers. It was early Batum days. Like his first run. I'm sorry. I said Clippers, Trailblazers. My fault. Trailblazers.
Nah, Trailblazers, he was tough.
He was on the Brandon Roy, LaMarcus Aldridge team.
Yeah, he was tough.
No, that was tough.
My ball knowledge is at all time low.
That was young Dame.
Oh goodness. Oh, so before CJ was you said Brandon Roy, yeah.
Yeah. Dame came after that. But he still was on our team.
Man, what is he doing still in the league? He needs a farewell tour.
I still can't believe
he's coming back. He just won the 3-point thing. He about to.
No, you're talking about Nicholas Batum.
I'm talking about Batum. Yeah.
Oh, Batum. Yeah. I mean, I think he's kind of at the point where if you're going to keep giving me the money, I think that's what he's saying. I'm gonna take it. But I think we are approaching that that point in the time.
Let's do for a few
at
guys.
The moment at the time.
For a few guys in the league. 1,000%.
Man, no, Chris Paul went out bad.
Somebody else. Brook Lopez been in the league for how long?
Too long. Get that bum out of here.
At least since 2013.
Bro.
He was on the New Jersey Nets, bro. He was on the New Jersey Nets.
This will be the first time the team hasn't saw him, honestly, though. He has respect in the league. Teams have wanted him for a minute.
You know, he was fun on the Bucks. He was perfectly fine.
He low-key does everything. He can score, he can shoot, he rim protects.
Mm-hmm.
He extended his career when he got a 3-ball.
Jeff Batum, not Jeff Batum, Jeff Green. That's another one that needs to go.
I saw him on the Rockets bench the other day.
Wow.
And then you're about to say Kyle Lowry for sure. But I think he's a big part of what BJ Edgecombe's doing, honestly, mentally. I can't lie.
Yeah, he's definitely a good vet for him. Definitely a good vet. Eric Gordon probably isn't a good vet though. He could go, where.
Yeah, as long as Daryl Morey is in the league, he'll make sure Eric Gordon's okay.
Damn shame.
Sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real.
All right, I'll get it started. Welcome back to another episode of Fan Therapy, episode 69/70. It's a busy night in the Fan Therapy studios tonight. We shall see where that one ends up. Here to talk about basketball. You guys already know who I'm rocking with to talk about that. We are here with kicking it off with the 2021 Landmark Conference champion, back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year 2020-2021, all-time Drew University leader in block shots. He is the greatest shot blocker of all time at the institution. Coach, Timberland model by day, sports hot taker by night. Malachi, how we doing, bro?
I feel good, man.
The hat definitely matches
like
that.
I always say, man, happy to be back here with my fellas talking hoops. The Knicks currently just lost. They got that. So
you just love.
Yeah, out your mouth. Anything, Howie. Justin, how you feeling, man? How you feeling? Thank you for that.
Great. That was great news to me. I was busy, couldn't watch the show. Knicks fall to who they play? Who they play, Malachi?
Cavs.
Oh, the Cavs. Interesting. This is an interesting one. I'm just gonna give everybody the benefit of the doubt. Assume everybody was at full strength. In this one, Howie, how are we feeling? How are we feeling about that one? I don't even have the Knicks as a topic, but we're in it. Sorry, I'm so sorry. We're not just talking to Howie. We're talking to Landmark Conference champion, 1,000-point scorer, Landmark Conference Rookie of the Year, Landmark first team, 2-time All-Met first team, NABC first team, All-Region Select, our resident DJ coach, McBurney. How we doing?
I'm great, man. We got a new flavor in town, man.
Shirley Temple. That's tough.
Shirley Temple. Shout out to who got this for me. You know who you are.
Is it good?
I can't lie.
Yeah,
I'll
no,
still
actually, it's in my top 5 now. I'm not gonna lie, it is in my top 5.
at my big age, I will still ask for a Shirley Temple at a restaurant from time to time.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
As you should. See?
You got the right drink in hand. I didn't see the stats, so can't make a funny pun to make fun of a Knicks player. OG, and it would be 5 points. He didn't have anything in his hands tonight. Fall to the Cavs. Obviously, not a bad team to fall to, but how you feeling about that one? Howie?
Bro, I just looked at it, bro. That's our 3rd game in four games. We went to Chicago, had a tough one versus Houston at home. I saw it coming. I mean, I knew it was gonna. I was watching the game for a little bit. We could just never get close. You know, one of those nights where no shots are falling. So it happens in the regular season. Emphasis on regular season. So I'm not really too worried. Cool. We took an L. Everybody has L's on their record. A loss is a loss. Let's go on. Move on to the next one. Let's get a dub on Friday.
Okay.
No doubt. You guys, you know who also likes the number 5? Jose Alvarado. Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. This is
good journalism.
shaping out to be a great night. I was kind of I was a little Malachi.
The trolling is okay. All I know is that your team is a couple spots behind us in the rankings, so that's okay.
How you? I was actually thinking. Man.
Y'all are close to play-in territory, by the way. If you didn't know,
nothing, bro. We talking about the Knicks. Don't talk about.
I'll talk about the Sixers soon. I'll talk about the Sixers. You bring up some fair points. Embiid hasn't really been playing like that, but I will say I was gonna make this a topic where it's gonna hold on. I honestly feel like the NBA fan base as a whole, for what the Knicks are kind of like showing on the court this year, I feel like we're being really nice. Like people are like just like letting the season roll by. I feel like obviously people are gonna jump on the Knicks from time to time, but like I don't know. We've been reasonably chill about it up until this point. I feel like I was like thinking to myself, I was like, which team would I be more scared to come up against? The team that was rolling into the playoffs last year, or this squad that you have now? We don't have to answer that today, but I was just
are they a fourth team now after this game?
They're the tied third.
They're thirsty still. I'm looking at it right now.
Tied with the Cavs.
Yeah. Listen, it's okay. I don't really. Yeah, I could. Everybody's gonna, you know what, the Knicks all day long. Everybody's gonna always have something to say. And that's because where we live. We have a lot of Knicks fans. If we live somewhere else, even then, everybody just loves a big market team. We produce a lot of money for the NBA. The NBA has to put us on this pedestal, so we're gonna just automatically get a target on our back for no reason. So I mean, it's okay. It's us. Golden State they've declined in terms of the hate what they get. The Lakers get some hate from time to time. Everybody's still going on Bron, even though he's 42 years old.
Like outside of a big market, you don't belong in that conversation.
Yeah, like that's fine. That's where we're at. That's where we're never going to talk about the Bulls. The Sixers, you might get it here and there only because Embiid cries. OKC doesn't even get it. Like they went on a slump and nobody even paid them no mind. So it's okay. Like it's whatever. That's what happens when you're one of the face franchises of the league. So it's okay. It's all right.
This guy.
Are we not?
This guy.
Are we not? Are we not one of the face franchises of the league?
No, of course, because it's New York.
Okay.
You take that same team and put them in a Houston. No one cares. No one really cares.
No, that's the point. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So everybody's going to be on our body.
Damn near every other big market has won a chip except the biggest market, which is the Knicks.
No, we've won a chip. We've won a chip, just not recently.
Oh, how old were you when they won a chip? How old was everyone here when they won a chip? How old were our parents when they won that chip?
Hey, you didn't ask what year.
They were still rocking the beard like this back in the day.
No, just know a chip was won. Shout out Walt.
And the players were on that Booger Sugar at the time during the Knicks playoffs. You got that Booger Sugar championship.
At that point, they wasn't even watching Soul Train yet. That's how long ago it was. Sam Cooke was around when they. Justin, please, topic one. Whenever you're ready, I'm ready.
No, I mean, we're here. Also, I'm going to issue a formal apology. I actually like this player. He just was the first name on the stat sheet. OG, you're my guy. Nothing but love from this side.
OG, man. OG don't do nothing but
shade. All shade. I'm not even going to give it to who?
Yeah, give it to him. Give it to him, Paul.
Okay, Jose, bro. He didn't play good at the Pistons game I was at. Easy, Howie. Moving on. Honestly, let's kick it off. Very chill. First topic. People are talking about LeBron going back to the Cavaliers. By the looks by how the Cavs look tonight, looks like they didn't need him, right, Malachi?
People.
But yeah, LeBron's talking about going back to the Cavaliers. That's the talk that's surrounding the league. Going into it, I mean, the Cavs kind of were looking like they needed that wing presence that honestly they were looking to kind of fulfill with DeAndre Hunter. That wasn't working out for them. They ship him off to Sacramento, kind of leaving a void. They decide to fill that void by kind of pushing Donovan's side to less of a combo guard, more of an official two, putting Harden at the one. That's kind of how you reset the team that way. LeBron coming back now. Let's start. We'll take this on the court conversations, I should say. What are your thoughts on LeBron going to that team? Do you think it could be a little too much? Him kind of bringing in a big storyline could ruin it, or do you think he's just exactly could fill that wing spot that they need?
Yeah, we need to look back to one of these like early episodes because I feel like we spoke about this, and I'm gonna take all credit for this. I feel like I called it out. I could be faded off of a Shirley Temple right now, but
claim it.
It seems like this perfect storybook ending for this guy, like going back to where he started off, and the team is fairly good right now. They won't have to trade any pieces. He could just sign as a free agent, and he'll still be, they'll be very successful. I feel like most farewell tours we've seen, though, the teams have kind of been tanking or kind of been crappy.
Mm-hmm.
So will it take away from what's going on? I don't think so, because LeBron is still could average 6 and 5 or something like that, if not more.
Mm-hmm.
You have Harden, you have Mobley, you have Allen, Mitchell, young guys like Tyson. They can keep the same team that they have and bring in LeBron, and he's back to Cleveland, and it's his final year for sure. I think that would be wild. Would they be the sure favorites? Maybe. I don't know. But I think he should do it. I feel like a lot of Laker fans are kind of getting off the LeBron wave also. So I feel like it's just that they do that. So.
No doubt. How am I sounding to you guys, by the way? Am I sounding all right?
You good.
Okay, bet. Mal, can you do me a favor? Just unplug your mic and plug it back in. I'll mute you. But what I was going to say about this one was you brought up Tyson, Mal, and I think I completely forgot what he said about it not being LeBron's city anymore. So I don't know if maybe Tyson got to go if LeBron comes in. Howie, on court only for now. We'll talk about the off court. How do you think LeBron fits into the squad? Maybe they have Harden, maybe they don't next year.
Me personally, LeBron could fit anywhere. We're talking, I guess this counts as on the court. I don't see him doing it. And I don't think it's logical because I think it's just going to be another tarnish on his legacy, especially if they win a ring. Like everybody's going to be like, oh, he was ring chasing, hopped from good team to good team, and like he wasn't the main guy to do it. Which obviously, since we're hoopers, we know contribution to contribution. But at the same time, like I don't know if Cleveland will also want him to come because they know the attention that comes with having LeBron. Now, if like obviously any team is going to want to take LeBron, but at the same time, like he's going to be 42. Like he still probably put up like a nice little 26-6 type of performance, 25-5. But at the same time, it's just like, do we want that with the team that we're currently building on? It also depends on how well they do in the playoffs this year. They make it to the Eastern Conference Finals or Finals. Like it's like, is LeBron the missing piece, or is another like young guy that not gonna be as ball dominant? I mean, LeBron doesn't have to be ball dominant, but you know what I'm saying. Like, is that the next piece? And like that's the decision that Cleveland also has to make. I mean, not too. Like I don't know. They're either gonna accept them with open arms or they're not. Because if LeBron goes back to Cleveland, and his career there, and that comes with a lot of extra stuff that can mess up on the court situations. So I don't know. It plays both sides. I mean, like Mally says, a storybook ending, but should it be that, or should you just end in LA and call it a day? So
exactly. I think I really like that point you brought up, where the Cavaliers, they may end up at the season like the second best team in the league. Maybe they lose in the conference semis, so they're a contender. Their location, why not? Maybe we can pick up a a younger person in the position that can really give us that push for more years to come.
Yeah.
Going off, I know we already started talking about off the court. We all know what that brings for the positive, and maybe like I think there are negatives that come, but it's just more stemming negatives from the pressure that comes with playing with LeBron. What you got to do to prepare from an office standpoint, from a player personnel, fan ops, GM, stadium ops, like everything changes when a player like LeBron arrives to your city for one night, let alone to
Mhm.
spend the season of his career there. So returning off the court will be crazy. They got to put up the banners again. Everybody got to go up, got to send people up to the rooftops. Oh, geez, this is a lot that got to happen now. How do you think that'll affect it from your initial thoughts? How do you think that'll affect on the court?
Um,
Then their ability to maybe keep a star like Harden.
I don't know, man. It's tough because all the guys over there are like older, like they've been around the game for a minute. Um, and it's like LeBron's been there before, you
Yeah.
know. Like how much did they have to change when he came back that first time? Like if he comes back again, what is going to change then? You know, it's. I feel like if anyone, it would be them. Because if not, you know, LeBron's going to a whole new team, and now you got to do
Hmm.
the whole nine. But I feel like you got Harden, you have Mitchell, you have Jared Allen. Those guys been around. Mobley. Even if they could keep Schroeder. You know, they have guys that have been around for a while, and I think it'll keep them locked in. I don't think they're really what is going to be a little ceremony in the beginning. He'll get his gift from whatever team,
Hmm.
and they'll just hoop. I don't. I feel like it could affect them, but I don't think it'll be that drastic. But
Yeah.
again, like you said, we have to see how things play out in the playoffs and so on. So, and if they
I,
even have the money, because they're gonna have to pay him bread, because that brother is he wants to check.
yes. That is a great point you bring into this, Mal. The reason why we're actually, and this is a topic, Brian Windhorst reported that if LeBron James is willing to accept a major pay cut, he believes that there's a 99% chance that he would go to the Cavs. Now that we got that in, thank you for bringing that up. I was supposed to leave the entire
Yeah,
thing with that.
yeah.
Howie, on to you off court. You kind of started getting into it, but I think Mal started bringing into it. You're adding in these 5, 7, 10 minute ceremonies to the beginning of games. I think guys may be cool with that for the first 15 games, but once you maybe a warm up's getting cut 2 minutes short because you got to wait for LeBron to get a t-shirt or something. I don't know what they get, but you gotta wait for him to get something, take pictures, hold it up, kiss the babies. What are some of the effects you can see that having on a team? And how, as a coach, what are some of the things that you would maybe have to change to make sure your players are good to go?
I mean, like, I think honestly, the best farewell tour we've seen is Kobe. Obviously, I wasn't alive for. I mean, I was alive for Jordan, but obviously, I don't remember it.
Mhm.
So like, I'm only seeing like little stuff, but even his, I can see his not being too bad either because you're on a crappy team. It's very easy to have a farewell tour on a team that's not contending. And I think that's going to be LeBron's problem because he still plays at such a high level that his team is still going to make the playoffs. So it's like, okay, yeah, we're doing this nice farewell tour, yada yada yada, but we're trying to win a championship, and like you don't want the extra stuff on top of that. And like, unfortunately, people are gonna have their opinions, but let's be honest, the league is gonna give LeBron a farewell tour just because of how
Mhm.
much money he's gonna generate and all the other type of stuff. That's the business side of it. So like, it's kind of impossible to get away from as a player and a coach because like, even if LeBron says no, the league's gonna be like, well, Bron, you want to make up for the $2 million we're going to make every single city we go to for you. So it's like he's nothing you can do about it. As a coach, you just gotta adjust. Just gotta keep the guys locked in. Like Miles said, I mean, it's an older group. It's not like a bunch of young guys. Like that's why the Kobe one was so well. There's a bunch of young guys I don't know. That's just their idol. Like, and they sucked, so it
And
didn't
they
matter. Yeah, and they sucked. Like them, like LeBron being on a contender is gonna hurt everything on that. It's gonna hurt the team as a contender. Now if he can, they could pull that off, being a contender and winning his last season, that is the most storybook ever, and do they deserve kudos? But do I
Yes.
think that's likely? No. So whether that be in the Lakers or the Cavs,
Speaking of storybooks, another piece of information that's really kind of piecing the puzzle together of why this could work out and kind of linking to LeBron's almost probably willingness to take a pay cut. He is currently sold the rights to his. I don't know how they verbalized it, but his farewell story, those have been sold or are in the works of getting sold. That reported figure would be well over the amount he'd make in a season. So making the money on the side,
Lord, have mercy.
show the team
He
he's
doesn't.
playing for some
He doesn't
love.
need any more money.
He's good.
He has bread.
You know how they are up there.
Yeah, I do.
Especially
I
the
do.
mindset of LeBron. I don't know how he. I don't know if he takes it into the way he makes money, but yeah. All right, moving on. Want to see which way I want to take this one. Let's get the really bad news out of the way. NBA is being hit with some injuries. Yeah, just some are probably players. Just maybe they're able to get through, but let's get the surgery now. Teams kind of pushing their players get those surgeries now. Come back to training camp healthier. Obviously, they're using it so their team can lose more games in the lead into the lottery. Mal, you have been keeping up to date with this a lot, so I'm gonna go through the list here, but I think there may be some more names to add here. But Kyrie Irving is the first one. He is out for the year. Sabonis joins that list along with the likes of Zach LaVine. I think maybe the Kings might have sat somebody else. I'm not sure, but Anthony Davis is on that list as well. Those are kind of the key names out for the year. Yeah, for most when you read this list, you're mostly looking at tanking. The Kings are really kind of bringing. This is nothing to do with the player Killian Hayes, but once you see teams kind of giving their younger G leaguers a shot, that's normally a sign that they're kind of tabling. They're putting their cards on the table more so for the future than the present. How do you feel? We can take this any direction you want. How do you feel about these injuries kind of popping up in mass? Obviously for a reason. I know you have some takes on this one, so I'll let you go, Mal, first.
The thing about this, I don't want to say I hate it, but in a way I do. But you can't control it. The one thing about the injuries that really, really is ruining, could ruin NBA history moving forward is this damn 65 game rule. Like,
yeah,
about to see Jokic, if he misses one more game, he's ineligible. Giannis ineligible. Like, those are two guys that finished top 3 in MVP last year. Shea's very
SGA, close. Yeah, he only has like 6 more games or something. I feel like he's been playing that. Yeah,
like 3 weeks. Wemby is also, Wemby could have got DPOY last year. Well, Luka's up there. Like, there's a chance we may see a Cade Cunningham MVP off of all these guys being hurt. And there's that. And then, like you said, there's the guys tanking. Like, the Kings just got 3 guys out for the year. Like, damn near back to back to back.
Right.
You just have other teams that are plagued by injuries. Like, the Pacers started off super hurt. The Pelicans have DeJounte Murray coming back now, and I feel like that's a ballsy
interesting
move.
Timing there. Yeah,
sucks. You're bringing them back. I feel like you're risking them there, and plus we got stars that are hurt that came into the year hurt. So it's tough. It's tough. It's always fun to watch the NBA, but you want those stars playing healthy, everyone competing. But it's just been a bad year for injuries, man. I feel like the last 2 years have been bad for injuries.
Absolutely. I think the one break, but it's hard to give him the break because they've been acting up with all the other players, kind of. But Domantas Sabonis, he hasn't been healthy all year. He's been in and out. They've been trying to get him healthy. So I think it almost makes sense for them to say, just get the surgery you need and let's kick this thing next year. Also can't really trade a player that's bouncing in and out. So let's get that thing settled and see where we're at with your future. Howie, I mean, think the bright side on this list. There's no big Knicks names on it. Your stars are making it through good. What are your thoughts on the likes of Kyrie? You think people are really hyped to see him come? People were marking, I think, chill out. We're marking mid February, early March, for him to play and return from his injury. I'm throwing that one at you, but feel free to talk about any of them. How do you kind of feel about this kind of period as we should be gearing up for an exciting time and we're getting these
I think I
injuries.
think I think like Mal said, like, and especially down the line, like when we're, God willing, we meet our 50s and 60s and 70s, and we're just chilling talking about the NBA of the past. We
Man.
might put an asterisk on a lot of these All NBAs and all of these MVPs and DPOIs. Like Wemby should be going into his third or second DPOI, but
Hmm.
you just can't get it, like, because of the
Yeah.
injury rule. And I understand it at first, but then like you said, the more you look at it, like Shea's close, and you feel like Shea's been playing a lot of games this year. So it's
Yeah.
like I don't understand. I understood the rule, but at the same time, it's okay. Like I feel like the voters would take that into consideration that he didn't play that much. But even then, like, okay, he's hurt, but he's flat out the best defender in the league. So why can't he get DPOY? So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I think they're going to make a edit to that, is because they obviously started with the anti-tanking stuff. So I think they're going to make an edit to the awards and all of that. But yeah, it's going to be weird how it shakes out. That's what bothers me, because you're going to get guys like Cade. Cade is great. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think he's like the MVP of the league yet. Like I don't think that's him yet.
Agreed.
So like that's gonna bother me with those type of things. In terms of injuries, like I think it's smart, especially if you're not in no contention, to come back to play. I like the only one that I can see coming back, which I still don't think he should, is JT. But we don't know what he's doing and how he really is moving over there, so who knows? Um, but yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I feel like the guys that shouldn't rush, especially when you have big contracts and stuff on the way, like don't rush that back. Now you're messing with your generational money. I think Kyrie coming back next year with Coop will make Dallas a lot dangerous,
Mhm.
way more dangerous than before, because Coop's going to be in his second year and he's already disgusting. So like I think that's a wait out. But like a lot of those other guys, like Tyrese, no point in him coming back, no point in even trying. DeJounte's a weird one. I don't know why he's coming back, but who knows?
I
So
think he
yeah,
wants to put some tape out there. I think next year he'll be entering he'll be exercising a player option into his next contract. So he's probably trying to get some tape going into that year. He's playing on his last year next year, and he'll be seen as an overpaid player next year. So I think he's just trying to get some tape out there for himself. But the one thing you brought up that kind of brought something in mind, I think, and I don't know, maybe I just found out I'm the smartest person not in an NBA room, but I think they need to find a rule that will like punish the players who are like load managing. Like you're trying to punish those players. You're not trying to punish the players that are injured.
yeah,
And I think with SGA, like he played consecutively until now he got injured for some weeks and now he's actually hurt and like can't play. So I think they're gonna have to probably just get rid of it because of that. I don't see any tweaks. I think, like you said, the voters should be kind of that barrier.
yeah,
Were you about to say something now?
It's tough because it's like, how do you tell who's load managing and who's not?
Yeah.
I just saw the Pacers got fined $500,000 for Aaron Naismith missing a game or something like that. But they were like, damn, the NBA didn't even check in with us to see if they didn't talk to the team or the doctor. So how the hell do you feel that
Damn.
conclusion? You know, you have that, like, teams are getting fined and people are actually hurt, or vice versa, where guys aren't getting fined and guys aren't hurt. So it's tough. It's like, how do you tell? But I think they need to. This rule is valid. I just think they need to bring the amount of games down, because
yeah.
four out of the five guys in the first team last year not get anything. Like
Right.
it's very very close, and that's disgusting. So I don't know. It's nasty. It's nasty.
Exactly. And I think that brings us smoothly into our next conversation. I am actually going to. My internet is not loving me having this up, so I will take a picture of that so I can leave this conversation. Okay, so this brings us into tanking. So the NBA has reportedly come up with a list of potential solutions to stop tanking. Malachi, this will be a slightly old conversation from you. For you, apologies there. But yeah, they have put some rules in, not put some rules, put some potential rules on the table. Honestly, I will read them out and then pick out some interesting ones. We don't need to spend too much time here, but potential rule one: first round picks can be protected only top 4 or top 14 plus. That is directly calling out the Pacers and the Clippers trade for that pick there, sending Zubac to the Pacers and a pick the other way. Lottery odds freeze at trade deadline or a later date. So figuring out a time for the lottery odds to freeze so teams can't purposely lose. To affect them, no longer allowing team to switch, no longer allowing a team to pick top 4 in consecutive years or after consecutive bottom 3 finishes. So punishing bad teams for being bad, not the best way to go about it. Teams can't pick top 4 the year after making conference finals. So that's a way to just kind of avoid like what OKC is kind of about to get, or what they got with Chet. And then actually, no, not what they got with. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Lottery odds allocated based on 2-year records. Not bad, but if you're really bad, that just kind of forces you kind of what's the word? Makes you not want to necessarily get better right away. And then the lottery extended to include all playing teams, so adding 4 more teams on each side of the bracket, and then flatten odds for all lottery teams. So if you're a lottery team, you're in there. You could end up with the number 1 pick. You couldn't. I got those out there. I did the news. I said the ones. We don't have to go into all of them. Are there any in particular that have piqued your guys' interest? And I can also reread them too, if you like remember.
The conference finals one is interesting.
I like that one. So a team, here it is. A team can no longer pick top 4 the year after making the conference finals. Yeah.
Top 4 is not enough. It needs to be like top 10.
Yeah.
What was the first one you read?
The first one?
Yeah.
It was first round picks can be protected only top 4 or top 14 plus. So you can't say like I'm protecting it top 4, but not protecting it 5 through 9, but I'm protecting it.
Give me out the lottery, 14 plus.
Right.
There was one that you said that I agreed with yesterday. I just forget.
Yeah. I think it was the was it the flat odds for all lottery teams or the play-in teams, including the play-in teams?
No, I don't think it was. What was the third one?
Oh, the how it freezes at the trade deadlines. The lottery odds freeze at the trade deadline.
Damn, bro. The wait. Now that you're saying them, a lot of these sound kind of crazy.
They are. Many of them are crazy. There was a team can't pick in the top 4 consecutive years.
Remember, bro. Maybe it was the 2 years record of 2 years.
Oh yes. Sorry, that I literally skipped that one. Lottery odds are allocated based on 2-year records. Yeah.
I don't know. It may have been that one, but
they're all crazy.
They're nuts. They're nuts. It's something that's hard to really manage. Again, just like the injuries, because how are you gonna know? Like, unless a team like the Jazz, who was up and in the fourth quarter purposely benching all the guys, you don't know who's tanking and who's not. Something needs to happen, but
yeah, my thought is like our team just always gonna find a way. Like that just kind of moves the line. Like it just moves the goal, kind of. But I think I might have cut you off. You're about to say something.
You're good. That first one doesn't sound that one sounds pretty realistic because again, at the end of the day, the numbers kind of have like there's odds. So if you get screwed, you think that you're doing something by tanking, and you end up getting one of those 5 to 13 picks. You're like kind of did it for nothing. So. I think that's a way to kind of manage it a bit, but the other ones are kind of wild. Like that freezing one is tough. I don't know how I feel about that one.
No, yeah, it's that one's awkward. I kind of like it, but it's just like a team can just like, okay, we'll just lose the beginning now.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, we'll keep an eye on how those conversations go on. Next topic, we'll do this one. This one's a quick one. I don't know if you guys are paying attention, but I feel like Giannis has been like moving on social media like he never like wanted to leave the Bucks ever, and like he like that's just what he wants to stay with the Bucks forever. I thought it was a little weird. Like he put it I forget the Wolf of Wall Street, like I'm not leaving thing. But like I feel like there's been enough reports to show that he has been like concretely interested in leaving. So I feel like obviously there's going to be some kind of switch up, but I feel like he's kind of just doing too much with it. That's something I noticed. Just wanted to bring it, see if you guys noticed that as well. And now that I'm telling you guys, wanted to see your thoughts on that.
Go ahead, Howard.
I think, honestly, I have no clue. I mean, you can't really take social media
Fair.
for what it is. Everybody just trolls from time to time. So you just never know if somebody's serious or not. I think he probably wanted to leave at a certain point. At the same time, he probably wanted to stay at a certain point too. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's only people that's gonna really look into it is just like probably like the fans for real. But
Mhm.
like, as long as she's going out there getting 30 and 10, I don't think nobody's asking no questions or really caring.
Yeah, no, they're
So
gonna have to. I'm interested in their off season. They're gonna have to get some players out there. They paid Miles Turner this off season. See how they sit comfy with that. See what they want to do.
crazy pay.
Uh, Mal, you want to get on this one?
I'm glad you said this because I hate this about Giannis. Giannis is very wishy-washy what he says.
Yeah.
Like, one minute it's I'm putting in a trade thing, then next Doc and his other teammates are like, oh, we haven't even like Giannis doesn't even speak to us about. Like, he doesn't speak to us at all. Like we don't know what he's thinking. And then he's very hypocritical. A lot of things he's saying. One day he's like, let's trade, and next thing you know, I never want to leave. And then all the Bucks fans are coming at Shams about him reporting, but it's like, bro, I'm sure if the Timberwolves or whoever gave the Bucks a solid deal, they would have done that. They would have done a trade easily. I'm sure the trade
Right.
they were pretty whack, but he was saying like, oh, his goal is to bring a championship to Milwaukee, but if that doesn't happen, he's gonna have to pivot. Like it's the same crap he's been saying. He just remixes the words.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know. I think that he's been on this wave, and I think that's what it is. He likes to say something and try to pull his way out. And the Bucks fans are loyal to him, man. Like they're they're hypnotized by whatever. Because again, like how we say, he puts up the 30 and then 10 and whatever. But
Right.
he said himself he wants to see all his international players in big markets, and he for whatever reason did not include himself in that conversation. So very very odd, very very
I
odd.
know. Yeah, not one to harp on for too long, but something I noticed and wanted to bring up. Glad you guys kind of noticed that as well. Probably should have led a little bit earlier with this one, but it's been a while. It's been a while since we spoke to you guys, so gotta cover this one. All-Star Weekend wrapped up what feels like forever ago. Quick synopsis. Day one, kind of cool. Speaking of Shams, he went 0 for 4 in the celebrity game. Next day, 3-point contest. Damian Lillard winning. Let's start. Damian Lillard participating. We think that's cool. Yeah. No.
Yeah, that's cool.
Very cool. I think we liked that he won. Thought that was cool. So dunk contest.
Big up.
Dunk contest. The reactions aren't so good for that one. Do you guys think we just need to get rid of this, or like just add like the professional dunker people?
Yes, professional dunkers, please.
Either professional dumpers, flip it with the 3-point contest. Let that be first, or get guys in there who are actually like, bro. They got 4 no-name cats in their joint this year, bro. I mean, obviously, as hoopers, we obviously know who these cats are, but like Jackson Hayes is 7 foot. What in the world is he gonna do? That's cool. Jace Richardson is not his father.
He busted his
I
behind.
felt so bad for that one.
Who was the other? Then the other dude from Miami. Who was the last one?
Carter Edwards is the only one I know.
Who?
Carter Edwards.
Carter
Who?
Bryant, right?
Carter Bryant.
Carter Bryant. Then we got 2 rookies in that joint, bro. Mind you, 2 rookies I don't even play. Like, yo, what are we doing? And then the cat from Miami, he was overstimulating me. I don't. That joint really upset me. Like
He was overstimulating.
No, he was overstimulated. He couldn't stop moving and gyrating and dancing. He was really throwing me off.
So funny. That's Kashad Johnson. He kind of looks like Minor. He kind of looks like your boy that we used to play 2K with from time to time. Howie, I forget his name. I don't know. I remember being in Florida, like playing 2K with you. I forget his name, but I don't know. Well, that was neither here nor there. But he kind of looks like your boy. We'll talk about it later.
I don't know what he was doing, but he was overstimulated. That joint was really boring, bro. The amount of missed dunks, the amount of boring dunks. Like, I'm like sitting here watching this, like, yo, there's no way I'm watching this right now. I was genuinely bored.
They need to just find people from like the LA, the Lakers find the best first in like.
But they don't even need to, bro. First of all, Mac
We-
McClung posted dunks that would have got 50s
No,
around the board afterwards.
Oh my god, he what's the word? He's toxic for that. I didn't realize he posted it after. He's toxic for doing that.
We should post, but
Yo,
bro,
as he should.
enough for these. No one wants to do it either way. That's why they have to go to these jabronis to do it.
There's nothing else. There's nothing else to do until somebody can do a back foot before they dunk it. Like that's it.
Think that until these professional guys start doing it, bro. I be scrolling on my phone and these dudes are wild.
Right.
Wild.
Let's see. It might be the year. It might be the year. And also, forget where I heard it, but one point somebody brought up, they said like one-on-one, like with NBA players, half of them, like they were saying, like half of me is saying like it won't look the same, like it won't look entertaining, but then he's like, it could possibly look good because guys might be scared to play like defense 100%, so they like don't get dropped. But I thought those were two interesting sides of it from the same person. I forget who the person is, so couldn't shout them out. But yeah, we gotta figure something out. Moving on, last one. We'll probably, this is an interesting episode, so we'll probably end it here on this topic. Rookie of the year. I think right now, I mean, unfortunately, it's looking like it won't be VJ Edgecombe. That's okay for me. It's looking like it's between Cooper Flagg and Con Knuppel. I thought Con was gonna have a great career. I gotta get that one on there. I thought he was gonna come into the league and to have a very, very good first year. It's looking like it's between them. I say them and Cooper Flagg, Con and Cooper Flagg for the rookie of the year. Honestly, initial thoughts were Cooper is running away from this, but then I actually took a look at Con's stats, which I should actively have up, but
like 19.
He's almost a 40, 50, 90 player in his first year of playing, which is pretty impressive. But yeah, wanted to get your thoughts right now. He's averaging 19 points, 48% from the field, 43% from three, and 89% from the free throw line. I mean, that's
how many
good
rebounds
of the rookie.
if you have it there, Mikey?
Sorry, what was that?
How many assists and boards do you?
Oh, I got you. 5 boards, 3 assists, and about a steal.
I think they should split it. Two guys from Duke, two guys that are hooping. Just split it, bro. The numbers aren't all like Coop. I think averages 20 and maybe 6 and 4, but he shoots worse from the field. And I get that he may be the one on the Mavs, but Con is playing with guys that he's playing with LaMelo and Brandon Miller and Bridges, the guys that are scoring the ball more. Like he's like the
he's got to fight.
Remember, it's like this. Just split it, bro. Like we haven't seen a split in a minute. Like, I don't think that it's crazy. I don't think it's crazy.
That answer surprises me.
Really?
Malachi. Yeah. I don't know. I just you don't strike me as a split. You strike me as like a give it, like somebody's gonna get it and they deserve it.
Give it. They deserve it. Get it. They deserve it.
You gotta split. The numbers are too close, bro. The numbers are insanely close.
Yeah. I like it. That's one step closer to being able to do hypothetical stuff on the podcast. So I like it. I like it.
God,
Howie, on to you. Con Knuppel or Cooper Flagg, who honestly, you got as your rookie of the year?
Honestly, I agree with my primo. I think I would split it too, but I think it's going to be a LeBron Carmelo situation where the face of the league, they want to be Coop and he has to look good, and I think they're going to give it to him, and it's going to be very close, but they're going to give it to him in that sense because they want him to be the future. So that's what I think is going to happen. I would split it, but I don't see it happening. I think they're going to give it to Coop.
That's what I was gonna say. Ever since Nico Harrison lit that city aflame, they gotta get something going down there. So Cooper Flagg, give him the accolades. I think that's how they're gonna go about it. But honestly, like I said before off the top of my head, I was like, obviously it's going to Cooper. But then I dug into Con's numbers, and he is killing it this year. I said that was gonna be the last section, but I'm gonna give it a go. Do we have anybody we want to shout out for any good that they're doing?
Oh goodness, any good at that?
No need to. We know what we're doing here. We know we're
good.
I forgot who I had set for when we were originally going.
Spurs. Oh my God, I want to give it to the Spurs. Give it to the Spurs.
Yeah.
Give it to the
Stephon
Spurs.
Castle had 40 points the other day.
The Spurs have been hooping, so I'll give it to them.
It's a
You
great
never
one.
know who's gonna cook at. Well, you don't know who's gonna cook. They got weapons over there, and they building up something real special. So I think that if they can find a way to match up with certain teams in the playoffs, they can find a way to make it at least to the Western Finals. But
Gotcha. Anybody want to shout out, Howie?
I want to shout out the Unrivaled League. Good hoops. They're, they're selling out arenas. They're selling out arenas. Something that the WNBA can't do. So I mean, like they're making a little stand and they're trying to do it. They're trying to do what they can do. Trying to get these young women paid. So shout out Unrivaled. They doing it. They doing it. They doing it.
Young women get paid. Get paid, young woman, get paid.
Yeah.
Good award. Shout out. I honestly forgot who I was originally gonna give it to, but shout out to Tyrese Maxey, honestly. Tyrese Maxey. He dunked on Jaden McDaniels' cousin. I forget it. Is it Jaden McDaniels the one in Minnesota?
He's the one that got cranked on him.
He got dunked on.
Yeah. I get him in Vanderbilt on the Lakers. They're the same person to me sometimes. Shout out to Max.
Never be Jaden McDaniels.
What happened?
Vanderbilt can never be Jaden McDaniels.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's what the Lakers were trying to get out of them. But yeah, good award goes to Maxey. He's balling. My thought in my head. I can go first for this. Malachi and I talked about it the other day, but couldn't make it live. Lonzo Ball on. I think it was his podcast with his brother and that manager figure that they hang out with. He was trying to explain like how he wasn't playing that bad. So he said he's like, yeah, I'm shooting 1 for 4 from the field. That means every 4 shots I make 1. So he tried to explain how shooting 25%. Tried to trick us into thinking that was good, tried to gaslight his fans into thinking that he wasn't playing that bad, but yeah, it wasn't a good way to go about it. Can't gaslight us into that. Any
cannot
we're
trick me
hating on today for a good reason. Facts. We can end it there too.
Man, I'll leave it there, man. I'll just go right doing that. You know what? No, Vanderbilt. Thank you for bringing them up. Vanderbilt, no specific reason, bro. Every time I watch you suck. I could be hitting those shots. For way less than you're doing whatever I'm doing. So, Vando, hopefully you're not a friend of the pod either, because I just found out Rob Dillingham is. So, all right, for the rest of the year.
We can leave Vanderbilt in limbo, I guess. I don't know. I feel like now I feel bad. But Howie, who we got?
I don't think I actually have one this time. I'm trying to see if I want. No, I don't think I have any. I don't think I have any right now.
No?
Nah, nothing really stuck out to me this week that can make me go on my throw my head. Watch.
Even somebody that rhymes with Jose Alvarado.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about Jose Alvarado.
No, I'm being me. He just got there. He's getting
Give him some time, yo. Give him some time.
No doubt. Anything else to get off our hearts and minds before we get out of here?
Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your favorite TV show growing up in the comments.
That's a great one. Favorite TV
show.
Boondocks. Comments, like, comment, subscribe. Keenan and Kel probably for me. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell somebody that you love them. Okay, favorite show. SpongeBob. Peace.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
I wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob.
What? No.